observations that what this guy's performance. So that's called internships, and they will give you a minimum stipend amount. So a non-technical student, it's completely zero knowledge about coding. This guy placed as internship. I just let me talk to him once I get free, because yesterday he posted, I think, almost at 11 p.m. and I saw that message today morning 5:50 a.m. And if you see this, let's open. And if you want, I can introductions to this guy as well download, and let's open it. Did you see? Welcome to Aerospace Family, data analyst intern full time. You guys understand when exactly it's joining dates? This is the locations. Now, a lot of people complaining, sir, freshers not getting interview calls. But this guy keep on trying. This guy keep on trying, and he passed 2 to 3 interns, guys. And now finally he got placed with a package of just one moment. Okay, and data analyst joining from 5th May. So what is today, April? And he mentioned all those things, and your stipend 8,000 per month during 3 months of internship period. This is called internship. A company has to pay, the minimum payment should be there, and that's called. So this is what, how to get internship. Internships cannot get, first you apply a job, company only get back to you, and then they will give you a payment for 3 months, they will put you in the observations. Look at this, you also eligible for performance pay based on your individual targets and performance during 3 months of internship period. If this guy's a performance well, the 8,000 will increase to 30,000, 40,000. And I hired three of my employee, means some of the students who previous batch students. I have my a few. I have a lot of companies, HRs knows, guys. They have few opportunities. I send them three of them employee, and let's see if everything goes up. I will I will show their offer as well. Okay. So let's discuss. I just let's before I get back to the topic, because most of them didn't join. So I thought to talk about what exactly mean by internship. This is called internship, isn't it? So please, first, I mean, you need to look at the company, you need to look at the organizations, and another students get placed. Can I say this or not? Another students get placed. Now, the same way, the key placements are increasing, guys. Okay, and once I have three another hiring, I'm taking on for data analyst and lead data scientist as well. I mean, based on freshers, I'm targeting for 30 to 40. So I'll get back to you for all those things. Once the students get the offer, I will show to you. Are you guys understand? Okay, so let's heading toward today's sessions. And today we just start works on the two things which we called as multiple linear regressions. Multiple linear regressions, isn't it? So what is simple linear, multiple linear? Simple linear, we have two variables. One is independent, one is dependent. But for multiple, we have many variables, guys. Many variables means dependent variable is one and independent variable is many. I would appreciate the fresher students. Now I'm saying we've been done how many days sessions we completed, guys? I mean, I think 1 month. Still, we have 3.5 months time. Now you prepare resume and update. Let's see. Are you understand what I'm saying? Do not wait for till I'm giving you the projects. Whatever the projects assigned, you prepare the resumes and then update. Let's see how the call flow, isn't it? If you once you prepared the resume, you share to me. If your experience, guys, please bring them in class to motivate us. I will bring them up. Okay, Arjun, no worries. I will tell you if your experience, guys, I want you to prepare the resume now. Okay. And then let's apply. Just apply Naukri, know where you apply. And definitely get interview calls. You see what is genuine, what is fake. You don't trust my words, trust the calls. And after you listen the calls, you trust my words at the time. Are you guys clear or not? So most of my students in the sessions when I explain, they don't trust. After complete the course, they prepare resume, they go for interview, and they take the calls. They get to know, sir, whatever you said, that's fantastic. I mean, all those things are correct. Now they get back and take the recordings, guys. So now, freshers experience, whoever you are, okay, wherever you're working, take a sample data sets of your company, okay, and prepare all these analysis techniques, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, model building, regressions, classifications. Prepare the resumes, take one client, take one domain name, make some of the proper case studies, problem statements, use case, and solutions to the use case. Done, 2 projects done. If you worked as 10 years, mention 3 years relevant experience towards data analyst, prepare and upload it. If your package is 20 lakhs, get an interview call. So the first call by HR. If you're a freshers, tell them that I'm okay with companies. Whatever you provide, I'm fine with that. Experience, ask if your package is 20, ask 35. I understand, guys. If your package is 30, ask 40 lakhs. Your resume is shortlisted, then only HR will call you, or else you never get called. Am I clear, everybody? So please prepare resume, show to me, I'll help you. First thing. Second thing, if you don't know how to prepare resume, wait for 1 month. I will complete machine learning. I will give you resume projects, all those things. Clear? Okay. Sir, I
Hi,
want to,
sir.
yeah, please share Yamini. You want,
Yes. I want to say to our team members, like our group, like guys, please upload your resume. Don't wait until the course completion, because
exactly.
I'm the most experienced one, because I have taken the data science course previously in another institute.
Hmm,
I waited for 1 year because the institute not able to complete the course.
hmm,
I have been asking every month that can I upload my resume? Can I upload my, because I have a gap of 3 years, 3.5 years at that time.
hmm.
So I have been asking continuously, but they are saying that no, let the course complete, then only you can upload your resume, then only you can but meanwhile, the peak period of time where the
Exactly.
recruiter usually recruit from April to June or July has been completed. I uploaded my resume on July,
Hmm.
where I have get got very limited offers, and from that, by God's grace, I got the best opportunity. But I don't want everyone miss out, thinking in
Exactly.
illusion that okay, after completion of course, what I can say to the recruiter, what he may find out if I am a fresher. Don't like, because nobody has the knowledge.
True.
Like whatever you say it with confidence. That's it. I just want to share my experience with you guys. That's what,
Okay.
because that's what I faced and I lacked. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And if you compare the previous learning, this learning, what do you see? There's a lot of references, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yesterday, I'm talking to Snehal also. She
Hmm,
joined in your batch.
I know.
She's my neighbor.
Hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
I was talking to Snehal also, because like yesterday you said that in decision tree I will explain information gain and
hmm,
everything, like you the hyperparameter tuning and everything.
hmm, hmm.
Those all guys I learned on my own.
Exactly.
Honestly, I learned entire machine learning on my own.
Hmm,
After I'm going through the interviewer questions, I
hmm.
get to know that okay, these are the important topics. Like these are the
Exactly.
future topics they are asking. So
Exactly.
somewhat the questions I prepared my own notes, and I make sure that I prepare it for the next interview.
Hmm,
In that similar way, I cope up with the other almost attended 13 interviews. Like I cope up with the questions like that, because
very good.
sir is explaining every single concept. Because after completion of your class, sir, I am working on your practical.
Hmm,
So where I'm going through all the notes, and
hmm,
it's really useful, guys, just to spend almost 3 to 4 hours of your time in a
hmm.
day. Definitely get to know. And after recruiting or after getting into your organization, you will really know like how much valuable topics sir has taught you. Like
Exactly.
these are all come back in your mind, because I'm the like practical example. I never met sir in person, but what here sir is teaching, I know it how it is valuable. I'm experiencing.
Because exactly, because she worked, she recognized who is what. Did you learn previous when you joined previous data science? Have they teach you all those things? Yamini, just tell honest answers.
Yes, sir. I will say a honest answer, sir. I don't know the example. Just 2 days back, you teach the PCA, principal
Exactly.
component analysis.
Hmm.
I This is the first time I'm listening to that word or
Topic.
concept.
Hmm.
Topic.
Hmm.
I never learned because as the course is 4 months, sir,
Hmm.
they have taken 1 year.
Hmm. Hmm.
I joined in 2021 November in that
Hmm.
institution. It's
Hmm.
also in Amirpet.
Hmm.
So they completed on 2022 August,
Hmm.
almost. Also, they didn't complete. Many of
Hmm.
them were like just vanish in the air.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Every time we ask, is this important? Is this important? No, no, no. We will teach you later. We'll teach you later.
Hmm.
Like, if the sir attend one session, there is a 1 month gap.
Hmm. So forget
After,
about all those things. So I'm just see, guys. I just want you to say she working. She works with client.
yes, sir.
Client gave you some work. She's working on it. She got to know what is the concepts I'm teaching. Yes, you are a freshers. You don't know. You get to expert. That's what I'm saying. You don't know Yamini. There are some of the students who is management leaders. They are take care of data science lead. I will
Yes,
explain
sir.
NLP AI. And
Yes, sir.
Yamini, I promise you, by the time the way I just you're speaking, I just heard about your words now, and I feel that within 2 to 3 months only, you get a lot of good package as well. This is what my expectations for you. And
Thank you, sir. I'm
whatever,
hoping so.
definitely you will get. And whatever, whatever you, I'm saying, same things you will get. You don't get
Yes,
any out of the box. In other institutes, they will teach you 1 week. I will teach in 30 minutes. Concepts both
yes,
are same. There's no
yes, sir.
difference. You understand?
Yes.
So trust my words and please practice. She
Sir,
knows
one
what I'm
last
teaching.
word, sir.
Please
One
go ahead.
last word. So, if anybody wants you the practical example, let me share my experience recently.
Hmm.
Where I got a project from one of the client.
Hmm.
So initial EDA is to be done for
Yes,
the
they've done the EDA.
further
Hmm.
yeah. I didn't know completely like EDA. I was just cleaning the data
Hmm.
completely.
Hmm.
And suddenly my manager came and asked, "Why you are cleaning the data? First observe the data. First visualize
Exactly.
it. That's what
Hmm.
we need to present to the client." That's what my manager suggested me.
Hmm.
So I was in a situation where I'm not able to explain those visualization graphs also. I didn't join in your class, sir, at that
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
After 1 month, I joined in your class.
Hmm.
So at that time, okay, this is not going well. I'm not strong in my concept. So
Hmm.
I come back to NRH IT
Hmm.
and I asked whether that's all the history.
Hmm.
And after sir teaching the initial month only, sir teach the visualization concepts.
Hmm.
So with that, from my next meeting with the client, I explained it so well that I got a great applause from the client. Really, this is a
Fantastic.
true story. It's a true story. I'm not lying,
Fantastic.
guys. It's a true story.
True. Excellent. You know why same things happen? Because when I talk about NLP, I mean my lot of existing client from, I mean my students they're from Dubai as well. They really don't know Yamini. So once they learned, they call me personally, sir. One students came from US to meet me. Trust me, guys.
Yes,
Because there are so lot of in-depth I'm covering. I'm explaining not there's a lot of hard work I've been done in the background,
yes, sir.
lot of scolded by management. I'm also see there's a lot of things, guys. So thank you. I'm not wasting the time. Just
Yes,
she
sir.
explaining her experiences to you. So entire day complete the session is not an important part. Don't consider this is if you anybody have some things because every batch there are a lot of experiences guys are joined, guys. This is useful. So what she said, please apply the jobs now on. I am also saying same things. I am also saying
Yes.
the same things. Please apply from the job now. And you addicted what exactly I'll teach you after 4 months. You connect the questions. That's why my students getting offers. Yeah, I mean, tell me any institutes can open the WhatsApp to show all these offer letters. Tell me honest.
Sir, I'm honest to you. Whatever the coachings I have taken, no institute haven't even take the Zoom class.
Hmm.
They take the class in webinar because they don't want to show how many students are listening to the class. At
Hmm.
least you're talking about a WhatsApp, but they don't want to share the Zoom also because
Hmm.
in Zoom we get to know how many students or how many participants are listening
True.
to the class. Nobody is sharing the WhatsApp, guys. So don't get tensed. Be confident. He's her, and
Exactly.
everyone is there help you. Our group is there. So just apply. Just apply and get to know. And now you will listen to the concepts with much more interest and concentration. That's what
True.
really required.
Thank you for motivating to the freshers and nice words. And I'm so happy that you learned, you use these learnings to your industry. What else we want?
Yes.
That's what, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
yes.
good. And now your clients started loving your work. Trust me. And after
Yes.
that, you get 100% job hike. Let's see. I'll help you on that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And so let's start today multiple linear regressions, guys. Okay. We're going to start work on multiple linear regressions. In multiple linear regressions, we have many independent variable. We have one dependent variable. Guys, when she speak, are you learned something? Now, or think this, that's also fake. Now, I'm just asking you, online team, offline team. No, someone understand what exactly the discussion is all about. This is not demo. And these things nobody explain in the demo. You understand? So anyway, let's talk about. So here, multiple independent variable. What is the formula? Y equal to m1x1 plus m2x2 plus m3x3 plus c. The data is populations or sample, guys. So in this use case, I want to talk about two things. First, we build multiple linear regression algorithm. Okay. Then we will build how. Just one moment, yes. Is it fine now? Can you hear me, guys, now? I hope you can hear now. Is it clear? Right. So how to feature selection techniques? There are three techniques you must encounter with the interview. So the feature selection, feature scaling, feature engineering. Feature engineering, what we covered? Feature engineering, we covered 7 techniques, which is called EDA. Feature selections, wrapper methods, embedded methods, and filter methods. And yesterday we talked about chi-square test, all those things. Okay. Now I'll show you one of the data set and let's come back to the practical. And here, April month and 27th or 28th. This is 28th MLR. So assume I have some investment data sets and we try to introduce starts API. What exactly we guys? Starts.api. In the code, we implement the statistical API. So for example, I have, let's assume, one moment, Control J. Let's assume there is a new company has established. All right, guys, there is new company has established. So the first one is the before COVID, the company spends 16 lakhs, 336, 1,65,000 on R&D, and the company spend on 1,36 on admin, and the company spend on 4,71 marketing spend for this state Hyderabad, and he got profit of 1,92,000. Are you understand? So this is called data set. So we have a company has spent their finance to these domain R&D, admin, marketing for these states, and they're getting, these are the profits they're getting. My question, what could be the dependent variable over here? What would be the dependent variable here? profit. Dependent variable y or not? Yes. Now I can close this and let's go ahead one moment. I'll copy this and control N, control V. Yes, guys, profit we have. And in the profit, what happened? Let's cut and I'm going to paste it here. Now this one is Y, this one X1, X2, X3, X4. Now, what type of equation is this? Multiple linear regressions or not? Okay. But in multiple, anything missing, guys? We are missing here. What is the missing? Constant, isn't it? What is the missing? So what is meant by constant? I'll give you one. I hope everybody study this. 3 by 2 equals to 3 by 1 into 1 by 2. Can I write this or not? Also, we called it chain rule. I hope with this type of linear algebra, we've been done in math before, isn't it? So 3 by 2 equal to 3 by 1 into 1 by 2, isn't it? Now, can we, or I can make constant is 3 by 0 into 0 by 2. 0, does 0 is constant? Not possible. So here, normally we take 1 as constant. I mean to say that in this data, if I add constant to 1 to everywhere, now does my problem statement, does my equations lies into multiple linear regressions algorithm or not? X1 plus X2 plus X3 plus X4 plus C. Fantastic. But who will give you M1? So yesterday I was giving you one of the formula, how to find out slope, X minus X bar into Y minus Y bar divided by. So if I give you pen and paper, will you find out X minus X bar? By the time your calculations, 2 days gone, isn't it? And the answer is not accurate. So this M1, M2, M3, M4, given by your sklearn model, there is a concept called statistics.api. Are you clear or not? Anyway, so understand the data set or not? In this data set, first, what exactly we're going to do? So the first thing is we build the machine learning model. First use case, we build the ML model. Second one, feature selection technique. And we use one of the technique called backward elimination method. Now, in this data set, did you find any irrelevant attributes? No, I don't find any irrelevant attributes. All are relevant attributes. And let's assume, so the new startup company hides you, and they're saying, I wanted to, after COVID world, I don't want to spend all these 3 attributes, guys. You suggest me 1 attributes and I will spend over there itself. Clear or not? You suggest me 1 attributes and I will invest on there. Yeah, remove the attributes. No, but how do you think? Why you remove? All the relevant attributes are there, right? Remove the attributes. No, you cannot, because these attributes are relevant to the business, guys. From the cricket attributes, will you drop batting? No, not possible, because that's very important, isn't it? So on what basis you need to find out which is relevant, which is not relevant, and you need to see the proof as well. If you explain to the CEO, sir, I want you to suggest to spend administration, you need to justify it, isn't it? And if you said you need to spend marketing spend, you need to justify. If you send, I mean, R&D, you need to prove it. That's why we call statistics API. Whatever the statistics explained in the last week, all the practicals, we're going to do it now. So assume, so let's go back to the code. And the first thing is, one moment. Let's restart the kernel. So here we go. NumPy, pandas, matplotlib. Okay, we're done. These are the very simple step because we already done this before, right? And yesterday I went to lab. Many of them copy and pasting, guys. Why you copy and paste it? Offline team? Why don't you type? Many of them copy and paste. So don't do that, guys. All fingers are connected to brain. You need to type it. Then you understand what is difference between comma, full stop, semicolon. What is happen when you put comma, you get error, how to fix the error. What is the type of error? All those things you learn. Are you understand or not? If I explain that way, then it will take 1 year, 2 year. This is not a school and college that we've been understand. I'll give you something. I want you to type and understand. Are you guys clear or not clear? Of online team for you as well. So let's call the data sets we have, and this is my data frame, and I call all those things for different locations: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and all those things, right? Now in the data set, I don't have any missing values, but you get to know how to find. I already explain in exploratory data analysis what happened if how to impute numerical, how to impute categorical data. Yeah. So in this one, what is the next step? I import my packages first step. Second step, I import my data set, right? What is the next step? Split the data into dependent variable and independent variable. Yes, guys? So this is my independent variable. This would be dependent variable. Perfect. Split the data into dependent and independent variable. Now the next one, in next, do you see we have all the categorical part or not? Your machines does not understand of the categorical part. Yes, online team. So I mean, how do you see this in exploratory data analysis? What things we done? Dummy variable. On simple linear regressions we done label encoder. Remember all the topic? Yes. So label encoder. Now what I'm going to do, very simple. X equal to PD pandas data frame get dummies. What exactly I'm saying, guys? Get dummies. Are you see these help options or not? Just go back to the help options. Convert categorical variable into dummy indicator variable. What does it mean by that? I told you before, sunny, winter, rainy. So it will create three classes, three classifier. Sunny, winter, rainy, 100. I meant to say that, just heading toward, and you can also check dataset dot columns. We have all these things, guys, isn't it? Dataset, and what are the attributes we have? I can say state. Check this. We have three states or not? Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. So in this case, what exactly I'm going to do? Very simple. One line of code. How many variables do we have in column? Help options. You can click the cursors, you automatically get help options. If not, use Control I. Control I, you will get these dummy options. Once you click, have a look at this. The moment when I change it, execute the dummies. So look at this, guys. Now, are we changed or not? Bangalore, one column, three classifiers. So now in your real-time data, if you have thousands text, still the package would help you to 1,000 classifier. You no need to worry about that. It's everything take care by sklearn. See, automatic it will create. That's what the power of sklearn. The sklearn, what is the power of sklearn? It automatic create. You no need to do anything. So here 50 rows and 6 columns. 3 columns we added or not? 1 column we removed and 3 columns is added. Now let's go ahead and see this. And can I say now, just go back and I can mention, just 1 second. R&D admin. This is for Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. Now just go ahead and I can say X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6. What is the indexing? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 index or not? Understand? We have 5 index, guys. Now close this. Right. Now what is Y? Perfect. Is it regressions or classifications, guys? Is the data set lies on regressions or classification? Regressions. Why regressions, guys? because the dependent variable is continuous in nature, isn't it? The dependent variable is, what is the next step? What is the test split ratios we follow? 20, 80, 20, 75, 25, 70, 30, and something like that. Yeah. So I can use 0.2 means let's consider 20% as test. Out of the 50 records, how many goes for train? How many goes for test? Let's check this train test split, and we can apply this as well. And we can found as 40 records goes for train and 10 records goes for test. Now, for simple linear regressions, is it linear algorithms or non-linear algorithms, guys? All these are linear algorithms. Yesterday we covered, so either you take simple linear or multiple linear, we need to call this algorithms, guys. We need to mention this algorithms. What is the name of the algorithms? From sklearn.linear model, import linear regressions, guys. Import linear regressions. I hope understand or not understand up to this. Understand import linear regressions. Now let's minimize. Let's go ahead. Linear regressions. Let's execute this one. Import linear regressions. Simple linear, multiple also, we call the same package. Linear regressions, it understand both. Let's create a variable regressor equal to linear regressions. I create a Python is object-oriented programming language. Every time we create objects, every time we create identifier. Now let's fit X train and Y train. We build the model, and when you check regressor, we have here linear regressions, guys, isn't it? And then what is the next step? We pass X test to the model or not? So let's go ahead and we pass X test to the model, and I compare actual table versus Y test versus Y pred, Y test versus Y pred, and let's open the data set. So why open this data sets? Just heading toward. So actual, the profit of the organization is 1 lakh, but my model 1 lakh 3,000, and model also predict 1 lakh 3,000, isn't it, guys? I hope understand. Now, where did you see 1 lakh 3? Just a little bit scroll down, and we can, this is one. I mean, if the company R&D this one, admin this one, and marketing for Chennai location, the profit is 1 lakh 3. Model also predict this one. So I hope understand the main motto of these projects. The first thing, we build multiple linear regressions model. Can we say this or not? So here, linear regression is called algorithm, and regressor is called model. Understand what is the difference between algorithms and model? So linear regression is called algorithm. And to hold these algorithms, we create a regressor model. Never be confused between both. I again clearly mentioned, isn't it? Clear. Now let's go to the next one. So what is the first use case? We build the model. The second one, your management, your leaders, your CEO, your CFO, trying to know, they don't want to worry about this, whether you build which model. That's not end goal. They will speak based on the point. I need these answers. Will you give it? Yes or no? Don't explain me the stories. Very simple, guys. They're very straightforward. Okay. And they talk up to the mark. What you want? What else I will give? That's it. This is what the thing. So the again lost voice. No, you check your internet, guys. Does voice is clear? Online team. Okay, clear. So what I'm trying to say, first step, we build, which model we build, guys? Multiple linear regressions model we built. We convert to dummy variable and we build the model. Next step, how to find out which, I mean, it's a very tough suggestions, guys. Being a data scientist, you have to give suggestions to the company that which attribute the company has to invest the money to gain more profit. Isn't it very important suggestions or not? So how do you suggest all those things? How do you suggest all those things? So there is a technique called backward eliminations. There is a called backward eliminations. And I want try to implement one of the concepts called starts.api. What we call, guys? Starts.api. So this API calling from import starts model dot formula API as SM. Understand? From starts model dot formula dot API. What exactly all about? I wanted to give you one clear pictures about this. So just 1 second, click here and then API references. Just understand, not this one. Just 1 second, just minimize. I also give you a few documentations. Please mark down. Okay. And the moment when I share all those things, you get to know a lot of things, guys. Okay. Just one moment. API. 1 second. So OLS starts model dot formula API references. So in statistics also we have regressions, we have classifications, guys. Do you see this? In statistics also starts model dot formula dot API dot OLS. What is OLS, guys? Ordinary least squared. So do you know what is meant by ordinary least squared? I told you in the existing class, difference between actual minus predicted, isn't it? So did you see? I will share this file starts model.api. In API, we have regressions or not? We have imputations. We have generalized estimations equations, generalized linear models, discrete and count models, multivariate models, other models. That means you just run one line of code from statistics starts model dot formula dot API. All the formula is inbuilt in that code. Just one line of code, entire formula is listed. You no need to do manually. So that's why as we learn regressions or classifications, guys, regressions, just go to the regressions. In this regressions, do we have a concept called OLS or not? What method is this? Ordinary least squared method. We need to minimize the error to get more accuracy. What is minimize the error? Actual minus predicted. The loss function has to be decreased. Then only you get more error. 7:30, I mean 8:30 a.m. batch. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So here, so in this OLS has few parameters. In this OLS has few parameters. Ndog, xdog, using ndog means feed in, xdog means feed out. Okay. So if I give you some suggestions to the business, we have to take out some attributes or not. And we in dummy variables, some variables are created or not, guys? So this is the parameter. So no need to understand each and everything, guys. Just you get to know where to find out all the details. I will share the bookmark link as well. I'll share the bookmark link as well. Please refer to that. Okay. So I knows all those things, but I want you to show how to find out important informations from Google, isn't it? See, many people say Google, everything is there. If everybody learn from Google, there is no school required. There is no college required. There is no MBA, MCA required. People not fly to US and UK, understand? But the find out the valuable information is very important. So now I'm sharing entire 4-month sessions. I will share these references. These references, please keep it. It would help you on real time. It would helpful on real time whenever you get work in the organizations. Again, I'm saying no need to wait till the batch is complete. Prepare resume, show to me and apply. If you not get interview call, let me know. I will change it. Are you clear? Still, no, sir, let me learn machine learning. Yes, you need to wait for 1 month. After 1 month, I'll complete all the concepts. Then you prepare, I'll give you projects, list of projects, where to get the answers, how you presentations, how you get an interviews, everybody will tell. Am I clear? You didn't done hard work. People are done hard work and they get placed. That's what I wanted to say. All right. So let's minimize it. Once we done minimize, imputations part is done. So go back to the code. So what is the package we need to call? So let's call import starts model.formula.api as SM. Let's run this. Are you guys understand or not? So when we call this formula, what happened? What happened? Everything, all the statistical formula we called or not? Now, next one. But one thing in this variable, we have x1, x2, x3. What is missing? Constant is missing or not? Can we add constant here? How to add constant? Append dot append. Np dot append x is 1. X is 1. X is 1 means column, isn't it? And look at this np dot append, np dot ones, np dot zeros, np dot ones. Are we done the practical or not? Now, do you see why why I teach you all the practical? Because I'm using here guys. So that's why I'm explaining all these things in the practical as well. So np dot ones 50 comma 1, I need integer and value x is equals to 1. Just have a look at this. Now open the x. Now what exactly? We have this constant are added or not? Now, can I fit my equations? Constant plus x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6. Is this multiple or simple? This is multiple. So are you understand how my business use case I fit into my math equations, guys? And that math equation is nothing but scikit-learn. That scikit-learn nothing but machine learning. That machine learning completely math. Each and every algorithm is lies on mathematics. Entire maths formula is algorithm, and that algorithm is machine learning models. That's why you're here to learn, and I'm teaching you in trust my lessons. It will change your career. Promise my words. Many people learned various institutes, guys. They come back here, and before you, I complete all the courses in the internet. Do you know this, guys? And I know what is reality, and I'm working as well. I got the knowledge which is complete towards the job oriented. So that's why my all haters are gone, isn't it? Anyway, I'm just giving you this part and let's close this one. So let's talk about this one. So I'll ask you indexes now. In this one, which index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, isn't it? Now I can say import starts model.api as SM. Let's done this. I will create a variable x optimal. X is independent variable or not? All variable we have indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 means constant, 1 mean R&D, 2 means what we called admin, 3 means marketing, and 4 and 5 is dummy variable. Let's go ahead and do this. Guys, are you understand up to this? Now the next one, ordinary least squared. Let me call from SM means what, guys? Starts model. SM equals to regressions. I create another object. You create any objects based on your interest. So here n dog y, x dog x optimal and fit means y means I need to give a suggestions to the company. Do you remember in statistics sessions what is the performance measures of regressions, guys? R square adjusted R squares. Let's go ahead and I will try to build a summary of regressions table. Just one moment. Have I create this table or not? Now my question, have a look at this. This is the first table we build. I wanted to ask whether this model is a good model or a bad model. Anyone? This model is a good model or bad model, guys? How do you say? R square is greater than R square. What is the range of R square adjusted R square? So do you see R square also find range between 0 to 1? Adjusted R also find between range to 1? Clear? We teach you statistics or not? Okay. Now here, dependent variable is profit or not? What model we built? Ordinary least squared. Yes, Yamini. And we build 28th April. Today's date is 28th April. And what time we build? 9:43. SST 50. SST, ANOVA analysis of variance. SST, SSR, DF model 5. SSE is equal to 6, isn't it? So covariance type non-robust. I will tell you what is meant by non-robust. Now here I wanted to say that constant coefficient is 5.0. Who gave you this coefficients, guys? Who gave you this coefficients? Model, starts model. Standard error. What is the formula of standard error? Sigma by root n. Where we use this standard error? Do you remember in confidence interval, we done some of the test, G test, T test, all those things. There we got standard. Why T statistics? Why not G? Anyone? Yes, because the data is sample. That's why we can call this one P value. Did you see we have all the P values or not? And skewness curtoise of the graph. So this is some things you can ignore, no need to worry. But main thing you need to focus is, I'll get back to this one. So here, if you notice this, 1, 2, I have 6 variables or not? Okay, great. We have 6 independent variable. Now the next thing is, in statistics, I'll explain, see, whatever at learning theory, all these things we get to know practical here. Next one, if p value is greater than 0.05, we need to reject the null hypothesis. Do you remember I said in the statistical sessions, if p value is greater than 0.05, then we reject the null hypothesis. No, it would be greater than. Okay. Is it less than? No, actually that should be greater than. Okay, there actually it's maybe the PDF itself might be it's wrong. Okay, so here if I say the p value greater than, in statistics we called reject the null hypothesis, but in machine learning we called remove the feature. Remove the feature means what? Remove the attributes. This is what in machine learning. I mean to say that, can you please tell me which variable has, greater than 0.05, guys? Which variable has, which independent variable is greater than 0.990? Not. 0.990 means x4, isn't it? 0.99 means what, guys? X4. Can I say this or not? X4 means, can you tell me which one? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is belongs to X4? 0, 1, 4 or 5, guys? 4. So are we eliminate this attribute or not? Team, are you understand? 8:30 AM batch online, guys. Hope you clear, because we found all the independent variables, standard error, t value, and p value and coefficient. I found in this independent variable, I need to give a suggestions to my company, which attribute is very important to invest the money. So that's why I can say 0.99 is greater than 0.05. We need to eliminate it. But my question, how to eliminate it? So let's copy the same thing. Let's copy the same thing and I'll apply paste here. If I remove 4, can I eliminate or not now? Just go ahead and check this. 0.990. Did you find, guys? So 2 summary we built. This is regression summary first. This is regression summary second. Are you guys get it or not? So this is what we found. What is another one? Do you find any p value which is highest, guys? X4. X4 means which value? Last value means 5 or not? Guys, I mean to say that what is this value? If you say, I mean, you can find out dataset.columns. All the columns are relevant as indexes. Very simple, isn't it? So the 5. Now what you do? Let's copy the same thing. And can I remove 5 now? Let's go ahead and we build another time. Just once check this out. So still, we good model or not? R square is greater than adjusted R squares, right? And do you find any other attributes? 0.602, which one? X1 means 0, 1, 2, 3. Which options? 2. 2 or 3, guys? Okay, no, 3. So 0, 1, 2. I'm sorry. This is 2, right? No, guys, I hope it is a 3. So 0, 1. So one moment. Let's go ahead and we can done this out. Okay. So 0, 1, 2. So let's go back and we can remove 2 now. All right. And no, 940. I need to do this one. 2 part. So do you remember or not? 0.602 has been removed now, eliminated now. Are you guys understand? Now the next, before you do what you're trying to do, please make a note. X1 is this variable, X2 is this variable, X3 is this variable, X4 is this variable. Now you do the backward eliminations. This concept is called backward elimination. In interview, can you please tell the projects where you've been done backward eliminations? You can talk about this. In backward eliminations, I will talk about if p value greater than 0. Just now you said, right? P less than 0.05, right? That we called forward elimination. That we called forward eliminations. Now, next step. So still, can we finalize? Do you have any more attribute which have greater than? Yes, 0.06 is greater than 0.05. And the last one, 3. So just one moment. I can execute this one. Did you see? We finally the model is built or not? What is the accuracy? X1 means which attribute? Data set dot columns. We have R&D, isn't it? So company, you suggest to the organizations that you need to spend on R&D to gain more profit, guys. So I hope understand. So in these sessions, whatever the statistics we've been learned, you guys can cover up or not. So you learn these projects with understanding, not blindly. Are you guys understand? Maybe you see some this type of before, but this one you can understand with concepts. If someone asks you, will you explain this or not? What is the backward eliminations? How to remove the feature? You remove the feature using backward elimination techniques with the help of p-value. If the p-value is greater than significant value, what is significant value? We considered 0. Why we considered 0.05? If we are 95% confident, then the error is 5%. 5 by 100 is 0.05. Are you clear up to this? We build the model. Now, yesterday, I gave you one of the data set called house price predictions. Do you remember or not? In house price, can we follow same techniques over there or not? Guys, listen to me. I hope you understand. So I will give you, I build one of the projects here. Just one moment, I'll show to you. Same data set, we build simple linear. Same data sets, I will build multiple linear as well. But I'll give you some of the tasks in this week. Please complete and let me know. I think MLR, house predictions using multiple linear regressions, house price predictions using simple linear regressions. Yesterday, we completed house price using simple linear regressions. Very simple. Same data set we understand or not yesterday? Yes, there are multiple variable. Correct, Prasanna. So here ID, date, price, everything's we have. You check, do you have is null? Dataset dot data types. I mean, dataset dot drop ID date x is equals to 1 because these are non-relevant, isn't it? And now let's try to plot, pair plot between square feet allotment, square feet above. You can plot anything. It's not that. So here you can find some of the plotting paragraph among the two attributes. This is bivariate analysis. Now what happened? Selecting independent dependent variable. If I remove price from the data set, rest of them independent. Let's try ilog and log. Train test split, I use 30%. We input linear regressions and predict text. Once we build the model. Now there is a question. My question is, in this data set, lot of attributes we have or not? Can we do backward elimination? Yes, we can. I want you to use this technique, whatever I explained right now. Can you follow the same technique you assigned import starts model API.sm. As this data set contain less attributes, I wanted to make more attributes, guys. So 3, 4, because if you see the data set, this data set has almost like 20 attributes. How to find out 20 attributes to remove the irrelevant? If the p value is less than 0.05. Meant to say that, just go ahead and you can also write a function to do this. There's a two-way to remove the backward elimination. I will tell you there is a two-way to remove the backward elimination. The first thing, you can use for loop and you define a functions to do this. Everything you can done it once. Second one, step by step, you can check with the p-value and remove the attributes, which is condition p-value is greater than 0.05. Team, are you understand or not? So I mean to say that here, so have a look at this. So many attributes or not, but how to, what is the formula? M1x1, can we need to find out the coefficients or not? If you write the formula in backward eliminations, what is the name of the concepts, guys? Backward eliminations. Import starts model. Even though you write the formula, you can define method, you can X significant level. We can consider the significant level, sm.ols fit as type int. You can also for loop. Max value is greater than significant, like p value is greater than significant. Then we remove these elements, guys, isn't it? And I will tell you what is output, but I don't want you to use this code. Remove this. Do not use. Follow what I explained in the class. Very simple. There's two things. The first thing, take the multiple linear regressions data set. You build, you call now X optimal, import starts model dot. What is the X optimal? Just refer to the code. Once you refer to the code X optimal, you can pass X, okay? Once you pass, you can create this one from entire call, attributes. You check what are the attributes, how many attribute we have? 20, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, once you do this, then you can mention regressors OLS fit, you get a summary table. Will you get a summary table or not? In that summary table, how many variables we get? X20, I found X1, X2, X3, X20. Are we get it or not? Once we get X20, check which one has p value. Now let's copy and paste, remove the highest p value. Can you do, and maybe one time, and let me know how many variables you found, less than 0.05. I hope understand. Today, we understand multiple linear regressions. We see the practical of stats, and then I gave you some of the tasks for multiple linear regressions. You can do these and post in the classroom group, guys. I hope understand everybody. So you learn these concepts with understanding. That's important. Everybody's clear, guys? Thank you so much and happy weekend. We can connect on Monday. And we start gradient descent algorithm. What is called gradient descent, stochastic gradient descent, batch gradient descent. All of them we covered over there. Okay, thank you guys. And yes, please, Sashi, go ahead. Okay, yeah, so. Yes, every iterations you have p-value. You can share it to me, many greater, no, which one many greater than 0.05? So if you see this code, yes, p-value, look at this, 0.00 is not greater than 0.05, but 0.60, that's right, Sashi, what I'm saying, whenever you find greater than 0.05, you 0.05, you remove that. That's what I'm saying. In the code, no, that's not 0. First you build the model, then you get to know how many coefficients are greater than 0.05. Sashi, I hope understand. Yeah, starting from greater, yes. I'll give you this one. I'll show one moment. In this one, first time we build. In the data sets, we have 6 attributes. Out of 6 attributes, I got p-value for 6 attributes. In out of 6 attribute, first 0.99 is greater. Yes, we need to count from greater to lesser. First 0.99 is greater, then 0.94 is greater. I eliminated, then 0.6 greater. Got it. Fantastic. You can do this now. And see, this one you complete, house price complete. You see the magic. You guys understand? And thank you. And Yamini, I do see that you maintain all the formula. Please maintain till last. It would be plenty. Okay, guys. I know you will. A lot of them do miracles, guys, with after the sessions. Thank you and have a good day and happy weekend. Talk to you on Monday. Good job, guys. Bye.